All right, Michelle, all you.
All right. Thank you so much. And it's so great to see all your faces. I love Zoom, so I can see everybody. And as we go along, if you have any questions, please feel free to raise your hand and ask. Okay? And I'll be asking everybody that has been to conference to maybe share your favorite, most favorite thing about conference here after a bit, okay? So be thinking about that. Okay, I kind of made up, I am talking about conference and why we should go to conference, and that is coming up July 16th through the 18th of July this year, Rosemont, Illinois, which is a suburb of Chicago. So hopefully you can all join us, or at least make plans here soon to decide one way or the other. I made up kind of a list of do's and don'ts of conference, and then maybe some reasons why we all should go to conference. So, like I said, if you have anything to add or any questions, you can sure ask. The first thing to do is start saving, right? Because it is an investment. This year, we don't get the option of getting it for free, so it is $200 registration fee, but that's very easy to get. Adding one extra show a week, or maybe an extra Facebook party or virtual party, those types of things will get you the money that you need to go to conference. Recruiting. Does anybody know how many Pampered Chef dollars we get for recruiting when they qualify? 30. Okay, so 30 Pampered Chef dollars for each qualified recruit. If you recruit 5 people, you have $150 in Pampered Chef dollars right there. So you can use your Pampered Chef dollars to register. So also, when you recruit 5 people and have $5,000 in sales, you promote to director. So that will be an exciting time at conference too. So start saving just a little bit here and there from each show. Take some money out and start saving for that registration fee. You'll have the hotel as well. They'll be running probably around your food. That's okay. Your food and things like that. So you will need $500-700, I would say. Would you guys agree with that for conference? Okay. It is an investment, but it's worth every single penny that you start saving. Many of you I know have started saving already for that. So that's awesome. The second thing you need to do is register. And registration and that seems simple, but don't forget to do that. Registration is going to start soon. I have not heard a date. Have you? An exact date yet? Okay. Just be on the lookout in your email. When you register, though, you need to be talking to your teams because we like to travel together. We also like to room together. And I know we live kind of all over, so talk as a team about where you're traveling to, when you're getting in, your hotel, all that stuff. Okay? So then we can get all that done together. I do know that directors need to be there by Thursday morning. So we will be probably flying in on Wednesday. Is that kind of what everybody's thinking, Wednesday coming in?
Yep.
Sounds great. So the other thing you need to think about when you're registering is planning on doing a home office tour. Definitely do that if you have not seen the home office. That is an awesome, awesome time to see behind the scenes, to meet all those people on the phone calls that we see, in the warehouse. I'm not sure where all they're taking you, but you will see lots and lots of awesome people who are coworkers at the home office. So do plan on that. There's a home office tour Wednesday from 12:30 to 4:30, or Thursday morning, 8:30 to 12:30. So you can plan on one of those. Again, promoting to director. When you promote to director by conference, you do get to enjoy that exclusive dinner and event. So I think that will be awesome, awesome time. There is a training by Roy Vaden. So look him up, Google him. I think it's going to be an awesome, awesome training just for directors. So really excited.
Do you need to be promoted to director by June
1st?
June 1st?
1st.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Awesome. So that's totally, totally doable. Okay? So, okay. The next thing you need to do is take notes. Okay? So while you're there, you need to write down everything. And I hope you're taking some notes now, or you can listen to this recording. Excuse me, but you'll be learning from the top people in our company. So that's pretty awesome to get those practical tips from them, the ideas that are working for them on bookings, recruiting, your sales, so much more. You won't want to miss a single detail. So taking notes either on pen and paper, taking your iPads, don't forget any device that you like to take notes on. Bringing your business cards, bring a stack of them, because you'll want to be networking with those other people. You can pass out your business cards to those people who are sitting next to you in your workshops, and also the people that are leading your workshops. And you can get theirs as well. And that way you can connect throughout the year with those people. So taking a big stack of business cards with your current information on there will be really beneficial. Okay? Bring postcard stamps with you. Get some Chicago postcards. That way you can share the excitement of National Conference with your team members and customers. So aren't we all excited when we see the new products, the promotion that's announced, and we want to share it with lots of people? So just jot down a little postcard and send it off to your team. People love getting mail, and those fun announcements from conference make them feel really special. So, and you can get a bunch of postcards for really cheap when you're in Chicago. So bring those postcard stamps. Getting out of your comfort zone. Super, super hard for me, I know, and some other people. Kristen's raising yes. But I will tell you, if you introduce yourself to at least 5 or 10 people, that's always kind of my goal, is to introduce myself to, I start with a small number. And then once I feel comfortable doing a few, then I do a few more. And so I usually start with those people that I'm sitting next to at a workshop. A lot of times they put us in small groups, and sometimes that's really great. And sometimes I'm like, I don't want to really do that. I like to just stick to myself or the people that I know. We sat by the people we know. And so getting out of that comfort zone, introducing yourself to those workshop leaders, because they are, again, going to be the top people. They're going to be the top recruiters, the top sellers. They're going to be excellent award winners, trip earners. You're going to learn so much just by carrying on a conversation with them, maybe after the conference or maybe a few minutes before. And you don't have to tell them your whole life story, and they won't tell you theirs, but maybe just ask, hey, how are you successful? And they will, what's one tip that makes you really successful? And they will share that willingly with you. Okay? Being positive. So do be positive and bring that positive learning attitude with you. Because if we have our minds open and positive, boy, we can learn a lot from everybody that's there. And no matter how long we've been selling, we should have a learning attitude. Because I know some of us have been in Pampered Chef a really, really long time and may feel like we know everything and heard everything, but I sure hope not, because there are so many things to learn out there that I know I learn something new all the time. Even just talking on a Zoom call with you guys. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. So I think trying new things and learning about new things is really, really, really important. So again, on that line, learning about something new, so trying something new. So a lot of times it may be as simple as going to a new restaurant and trying something you've never eaten before, or trying a new activity, or maybe just saying you're going to try that when you get home, and then giving your director feedback about that and how it worked. So being open to trying that new activity or new food, things like that. Okay. So those are some of my do's. Also, there is a pre-conference training I would encourage all of you to go to. I know John Johnson has invited us to go to Toby Keith's Bar and Grill. When is that again? July 15th? Is that on that Wednesday night? Oh, no, Thursday? I'm at Thursday? Tiffany's on. Yeah, Thursday, July 16th from 8 to midnight. And the pre-conference training is Wednesday night. Okay, and so we'll get more details. But I do encourage you guys to at least take in that you may not want to go to the bar and grill. Fine, that you don't have to do that. That is, we are invited though, but I would definitely encourage you to go to that pre-conference training on Wednesday night if possible. Okay, more details will be out about that, I'm sure. Okay, any questions? Okay, okay. Now, I always start out with the positives. So those are my positives. Here's my conference don'ts. Okay? Don't miss out. Okay? You know, make it happen if at all possible. I know we all lead busy lives, and I know for some of us that it's just not going to happen. Right? Because of schedules, we have kids that are involved in stuff or whatever. But don't let money be an excuse, because we can make that happen. There's a garage sale I'm doing here shortly. That money is going for my conference fees. You know, I've added shows to my calendar. So there's ways to make it happen with the money. Sometimes with scheduling, it makes it a little more difficult. I know I have our county fairs that week. So I'm having to figure out how I'm going to get Lauren to all her events if I'm not going to be there. So I am trying to make that happen. So make it happen. Don't think you've heard it all, because I promise you haven't. Don't judge who's going to be selling Pampered Chef and who's not, because when you go to conference, you will see everybody from all walks of life, and it'll make you really realize that you're dropping the boat if you're not asking every single person to join your team. The first conference I went to, I seen a lady in a wheelchair crossing the stage as a new director, and I was like, if she can do it, I can do it. You know, we've all seen those people, right? That we think if they can do it, we can do it. There are Amish people, they don't have a phone. You know, if they can do it, we can do it. So I'm always, you know, don't judge when you're there as well. Don't bring your negative attitudes because it brings everybody down. So just try to be positive. Don't forget your camera so you can catch all those unforgettable moments, whether on stage, in a workshop, or all those candid pictures when you're out shopping or eating. You want to catch those as well. There's just so much fun. All those sights you see, all the people you see, all the awesome food. Of course, we're known for our food pictures, right? Then we post them on Facebook. And so you don't want to forget your camera. Don't stay in your room alone while everyone else is out having fun. Okay, you may want to do that. That's fine, but don't at least have one other person with you. Okay, so find at least one other person to hang out with and get to know them. Don't be intimidated by the top sellers, the top recruiters, and the top producers in our company. They started just like you and me with the same kit, the same a lot of the same dreams. So you'll see our sales managers. Hopefully we'll even see Doris somewhere along the way. Don't be intimidated by our coworkers at the home office or even Doris. You know, we're all people. We're all in it together. We all want to see everybody succeed. So make sure you get to know that. I think this is my last one. I'm going to see if Lydia is going to. Lydia, yep. And don't skip out on the workshops. So there are times when you're tired, or you may not be too interested in maybe it's boring or whatever. But try to learn one thing from the workshop, because I know sometimes it is easy to want to skip out, maybe take a nap or decide to go shopping or do something else. But please just stay for the workshops and show the respect to the workshop leaders, and stick around. All right. So those are my do's and don'ts of conference. Any questions on those or anything you want to add? Any hands, Tiffany? Okay. Okay. So there are many reasons to attend conference. So here pretty soon I'm going to ask you guys your reasons why you attend. My number one reason that I attend conferences is because it's fun. I want to have fun, because, you know, sometimes you're in the in your life. It gets to be kind of a drag if you're working, or I'm just talking for myself, not necessarily your life's a drag, but you know, just the same old thing over and over and over again. So you just get to go have fun. You get to see the sights of a new area. You get to eat at new restaurants and shop, stay up late. You get to talk to your friends. It's just fun. You don't have to worry about any housework at home or anything else. You can just be with a great group of women and have a good time. So that's my number one reason. It's fun. Excuse me. The second reason I go is to get a kick in the pants. Sometimes I need that. I need a little motivation in my business. Even those people who are top sellers and top recruiters probably have times they need a little motivation as well. So conference is a great way to get that little kick in the pants that you need. Maybe change direction in your business. Maybe change your goals that you want. Maybe keep the same goal and just amp it up a little bit, whatever it may be. All of us, I think, at some point need a little motivation. This is a great time in the middle of the year. We maybe started out strong and we may be slowing down, and then we're gearing up for the busiest sell year. So it's a great motivation to get us back going again, and off we go. Especially with June coming off of a trip. Maybe we're going on trips in June. We don't really feel like a lot. We're still in vacation mode. So then when we get to like, oh yeah, okay, going again. So we go. The other reason I go is to see those top sellers. I love to see the people on stage, and they just seem so real and approachable. And so they're like, oh yes. And like I said, if I can do it, I can do it. So I love to hear those stories. And we've all heard, you know, if you haven't heard Sharon Zellen's story, you could YouTube it. There's a video, I'm sure. Many other people, those inspiring stories, I'll cry. That might be another don't forget your Kleenexes. Because there's always a story that makes us cry, makes us be proud to be a Pampered Chef consultant. So networking, talking to those people, seeing those people up on stage. You know, where else are you going to see Nancy Jo Ryan, David Meenan, Sharon Zellen, all those other awesome people on stage together? You know, you're not. It's going to be okay. So just along with kind of the fun is the camaraderie with our cluster and our teams, and being able to stay in the same hotel and that exact time that we're going to get. And you know, we all have Pampered Chef in common, even though we come from so many different walks of life. You know, this is the one thing that we have in common, so we can. The other thing that I'm trying to read my notes, but man, I must have been in a hurry when I wrote them because I can't read them very well. The workshops. Those are always amazing. And I always learn something new every time. And there's so many new things that are coming out with the Pampered Chef. So many people trying. I mean, look at the station style shows. I'm telling us about her successful. You know, where would we have learned about that? We learned about that at conference in Louisville, right? So, been very successful for a lot of people. So, wait to see what's next there. But, of course, new products, right? Who loves new products? Me. Yes. Love the new products. So we'll get to see the new products come across the stage. And how exciting is that, trying to guess what the products are going to be? And sometimes we're like, what the heck are they thinking? Or, you know, we'll be like, and there's nothing better than when something very awesome is on stage and the whole crowd, thousands of people go, all at one time. I mean, what an exciting time to be with the Pampered Chef when new products are being revealed. That's pretty awesome. I mean, your recognition. So you're going to get recognized at conference. You know, you've probably, I know, I like these little things. You know, lanyards with the bling on them. You get all kinds of little pens and things like that. You get this was when I was a team leader. Then there's the director. So then you can decide what color you want. This is the advanced So, you can get recognized for not only where you're at in the company, but then um, you can also see other people getting recognized and clap like for that. And so I think that's pretty awesome. We're actually going to be yelling and screaming for two of our cluster mates, especially with Lydia Magley and Christy Twist, $1 million sellers. So I think that's pretty cool. Let me see here. We're going to get, somebody's sending a message. I didn't read it fast enough. All right. So, yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. Then, if we have new director promotions, that's always a great time. Tanya and Vicky did that last year in Louisville, and what an exciting time to be a new director. And then for us out there going, it was so exciting. And of course they couldn't see that from stage, I'm sure, or maybe you did. Could you see us? Okay. Of course, the giveaways. I love free stuff. So free stuff is always good. So we get usually a little bag with at least the season's best and some other things in there, but they give things away throughout the whole conference. So some of us have been on the receiving end of that, which has been pretty awesome. Because who doesn't love free stuff, right? Anybody here not like free stuff? Okay, we're all like, no, we like free stuff. Of course, you'll get a chance to see Merrill up close and personal and all their new stuff that's coming out. Other vendors there, usually the speaker has a booth there, so they give great conference specials as well. So that's a good time to pick up an audio or a book, maybe for yourself or your team members. Of course, the prize packs have been back. So that's pretty odd. Last time I didn't even get a chance because it was so crazy, and I know some of the rest of us didn't get a chance. So get there early, get your surprise packs, and open those suckers up and see what all you get. That's a fun time. and really, this is just a time at conference to get renewed, refreshed, energized. As a woman, a mom, and as a wife and as a business person, it's just kind of regroup and go forward. Great time of year to have conference. It's right now. Okay. Those people I know who go to conference, it will increase your sales. It will increase your bookings. It will increase recruiting leads, which actually can then lead to directorship. It could lead to a change in title even higher than that. So go to conference, soak it all up, and have a good time. Okay? So I'd like to hear from you guys. What's your favorite part about conference? You're still on mute. Oh, there's Julie.
The energy.
Yes. Isn't it amazing? You have thousands of people just so excited and pumped up. It's contagious, isn't it?
Yep. I love it.
Awesome. Okay, Kelly.
I just have to agree with that statement you kind of just said. I think not only as a business person, but as a mom, a wife, it is absolutely a unique experience that you can kind of be around positive motivation, and you just come home and you exude it and you pass it on to others. So it is absolutely the best experience.
Definitely. Anybody else want to share?
I think it's a lot of fun. Just everything said so far and what you've said is excellent. I think just being together with your teammates or with other people in the downline or whatever, or just like you say, other people, to know other people is really incredible. It's your team for a few days. Hold on.
This will be my first year, so I'm pretty excited.
We'll be so happy to have you. It'll be
I'm
fun.
hoping to be director by then, so that would be kind of cool.
Yes, it
I
will
got
be.
my,
We'll
I've
be
got my
fun.
5.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I've got my 5 people. I just got to get the sales.
Awesome. Awesome.
That's wonderful. Whose team are you on?
Tiffany Foreman.
Awesome. Hey, so we'll be cheering you both on.
Yeah.
She's red hot. I have no doubt you're going to be a director by the time conference rolls around.
I'm pretty excited.
Hey.
Go for it.
Okay. Anybody else want to share anything? I don't know, and I don't know what happened to Lydia. And I don't think she's, unless she's on the call somewhere else. Tiffany, do you see her?
I think one of those is Deb Kuhlman. Is she in area code 479, Michelle?
Yes.
I wonder if she's on by phone, but she's muted. That's what I wonder if that's her. 479-659-5024.
Darius.
I think Deb is the 620 number.
Yes, she
Yeah,
is.
that's Marie. That's that one, the 659.
Oh, who? Maybe that's Marie.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Rosie.
Okay, I'll shut up again.
Rosie, what's your favorite part of conference?
Well, of course, the networking with the girls and getting to see all the new products is, it's just so exciting, and shopping, and
Yes.
no, honestly, it's amazing to see the big picture of the company and getting to network with just all levels of people in the business and just getting to brainstorm with everybody and getting their ideas. I think I lost you again.
I can still hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I figured it out. I'm on my iPad this time, but it's kind of being weird. So you can see me?
No, I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Well, maybe I got to turn it around. Now can you see me?
I think I can only see 9 people at a time, so.
Okay.
Keep your clothes on, Rosie.
Good plan, good plan.
Just don't look around my office.
It was so fun last year at Louisville when I was in the new product room, because you do get a chance to see all the new products. And I was with Lydia, and we happened to be standing next to Michael Reeves. And of course we were talking, and Lydia says, "I love your accent." Of course she has an accent, so he's like, "I love yours." And I mean, they were talking back and forth. So it was so fun. They were just talking about accents and, which one they love more and stuff. So it was just so funny. And I was like, well, look at this product. They're like talking about accents. But.
And I think the training you get on new products, you can't even duplicate that by reading or watching the videos. I don't know. It's just something that you have to see it. It kind of sinks in. And then, of course, you've got a little bit that you can come home and replay it. But if you want to get the best out of your fall, that's really the best place to be.
Agree so much. And I love touching the products right after they talk about them. You can go to the product room, pick them up, see them, text a picture maybe to somebody who wasn't there and say, "Hey, look what you missed. Oh my gosh, look at this." So, I mean, it's awesome. And then you're there networking with other people, getting ideas immediately about how you're going to use it.
And home office is there. If you have questions or need clarification on maybe exactly how that product works, you're able to kind of really get those answers immediately.
And they usually have like a tech support center.
Yes.
Like a kiosk. If you have tech questions, you can log right into Consultant's Corner right there. I'm trying to think of what other little kiosks they have when you're in like that.
You get to go to Merrill and actually see the stuff to purchase too.
Oh, and I love the walls with everybody's names on them.
Yes. More recognition. It's right up there in big print, and it's like, there's your name. Yeah.
Another cool thing is how they do the awards room when you earn your awards. That is so.
Oh yeah, the jewelry.
Doesn't that make it just makes you feel special? So if you're on track for Excellence Awards or have earned it already, you'll get to see. Hopefully, they'll have that beautiful room set up again.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it's empowering to just see all the different people, you know, all the different walks of life. Everybody comes. Anybody can be very successful with this business. You don't have to be a set personality or a set person, you know. So that to me was probably one of the biggest ahas from day one, you know, and I haven't missed a conference for 23 years.
You. Awesome. That was awesome.
Okay, so I don't think Lydia's on the call, right?
I have not seen her.
You know, I will say it was very confusing. When I called in, I couldn't, it acted like you guys weren't on your conference call by phone. And then the thing acted like the thing was at 9, so I don't know. Because Denise texted me, that's how I got onto this.
Well, we know we have enough spots, Tiffany, so if she's trying to get in, she
should be able to get in.
So we might have to take a rain check on her and get her back in the agenda at some point.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. We'll get her in again because she has some awesome tips on just how to have a successful business. She was going to talk on habits and getting those started early in your business, and if you haven't had good habits in your business, how to get them. And
Can you text her and maybe send her a note?
Yeah, I did text. I've texted her twice, and she's
okay.
Not sure what's all going on, but we'll get her figured out and get her on the schedule again. Because I think we do have an opening too at some point, don't we, on the schedule, Tiffany? So
yeah, I think so.
And she's just a delight to listen to with her little Italian accent. Very engaging. So you don't want to miss it.
So that's all I got, unless anybody else has something.
Questions on any other areas other than, I think, Michelle, you did a beautiful job really giving us the whole picture of conference from A through Z. So thank you for that.
Ooh, it's fun.
I try to type notes as fast as I can, Michelle, but I'll try. If you'll maybe send them to me, and then I can incorporate what you had in with what I think I typed up correctly.
You bet.
Thank you.
I have them just written out right now, so I'll have to type them up.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe we'll just talk real quick.
Yeah, we can talk too.
Or take a picture of what you wrote and send it to me.
Okay. You may or may not be able to read it, but I could probably try to do that.
And you're still awake, Michelle.
I am still awake. That's amazing.
Okay, Tiffany, what's the next topic and the next date? Do you have that in front of you? Or Michelle?
Let me get back to the notes. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to find where I saved it. I think next month. I think next month is me. May 3rd. Planning for summer.
Good trainer. We'll look forward to hear what Tiffany has to share.
All right. Anybody else got anything they want to add? Or any other general question?
Who all is going to conference?
Hopefully me.
I see a lot of hands.
Hey. I think it'll be fun. Do you guys know which hotel you're kind of leaning towards?
It's not starting tomorrow. Yeah, Kayla and I are doing the Embassy Suites, and I think registration for rooms opens tomorrow. If I remember correctly.
It does?
I thought I saw that somewhere.
Karen, your face was funny.
It does? They open after registration.
I want to say the hotel part was, like, granted, I've been on vacation for a couple days, so I haven't paid that close attention, but maybe it's the 15th, or maybe I'm going to get this confused with Disney. I don't know. I have to go back and look.
Let's have directors look, and if somebody can find it, let's post that on the team page for sure, because I will tell you, rooms tend to sometimes always go quickly.
And then we usually have a long period of time to cancel, like usually until June. So people hold on to those rooms to the last minute waiting for, final decisions to come on who's going. And then, there could be rooms that open up, but I'm going to jump on them as fast as I can for our group.
So Embassy Suites is one of the conference hotels?
Yeah, there are 4 listed on the website. You can look at the amenities of each and the cost breakdown of each.
Tiffany, was I reading it right that at Embassy Suites you can fit 6 people to a room?
I think so, because they have a room each with a bed, and then they have a common area that has, some of them have fold-out couches.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it depends on what level of suite maybe. I was kind of looking at the specific location of that Embassy Suites. I also was told that they have dollar happy hour.
That's why you chose it.
Yeah.
And an option for a warm breakfast.
Yeah.
So breakfast doesn't really float my boat. I can, I can drink something, like I can bring a granola bar, but I really like the idea of happy hour beverages.
A lot of times they're free.
I'm logged into Pampered Chef, and it says that all the conference hotels are an easy walk where all the events and workshops will take place. Rates range from $129 to $159 plus tax, and will be effective when registration opens.
Does it say anything? So it doesn't say anything about when to do that?
It just says that it'll be effective when registration opens.
Okay. But I did hear sometime in April. Was I correct in hearing that somewhere?
Thanks.
Yes.
I've heard.
Yeah, I thought I saw that in an email that sometime this month.
Late
it was gonna
April.
Open up.
Late
Yeah.
April. That's a very vague answer.
Yes.
Thank you, Denise.
That's all I have.
Did you say the Embassy Suites have hot breakfasts?
I think something like that. If I, when I actually clicked on the Embassy Suites, not like on Consultants Corner, but left Consultants Corner and went to the hotel's website and looked at the amenities there, I saw something about that.
Embassy Suites always has a cook to order breakfast or breakfast buffet included with their rooms.
Great, thank you.
Now that might, even though the price of that is a little bit higher, the Embassy Suites, than some of the other, if you consider that, so you don't have to buy breakfast somewhere else, that might be the ticket there.
And usually, you can get. Usually, they have a bedroom that has either two double beds or a king bed, and their commons area almost always. I think it always has a pull-out sofa sleeper, so you can, which is either a full or a queen. So you can probably fit 2 in the living room commons area, and then depending on the bedding situation in the bedroom. 1 bathroom though. What's that? Okay. Yeah, Steve said it's listed as a 2-room suite.
And yeah, usually it does include happy hour, like a little happy hour buffet and, like snacks and then drinks, like 2 or something like that.
Can you tell what the team likes?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Just saying.
I've never snuck wine into my hotel room at conference.
That's just a little never, though. That's not like a big never.
Yeah.
I've never seen you do that now.
No. All right, well, I'll stop the recording at this point in time. So if anybody wants to stay on and chat, we can do that, but I'll just stop that now.